his bubble and he didn't take any damage. It was just his shield that blew off. Oh, we're probably gonna die here. Explosion. Hey guys, what is going on? So we're trying out the Hellburner after a major buff on the last update. So pretty much the Hellburner has turned into a mini shell bot without the shields. So before the Hellburner, whenever you use your ability and it exploded, you would damage yourself. But now you do not damage yourself anymore whatsoever. So a pretty significant buff, you'd call it. And as usual, the Hellburner is pretty fast. And I tried out a couple different builds. I'm going to show you guys some clips. And then a full game, all on Valley map. I don't know why I kept landing on Valley map. There's a blitz there. And we have pilot skills loaded up too, so that's going to help our durability, our health, and our damage. And our speed, I mean. So let's run at this blitz. Alright, hit him once. And I'm telling you, yeah, I'm running an anti-control module too. Extremely useful on the Hellburner, I mean. Jeez, okay, we're dealing pretty good damage here. And the best way to use the Hellburner has always been to like run straight at the enemy and try to just circle them and overwhelm them. Especially when you're running in groups. Ooh, let's see if we can take this guy out. Pretty low health. Oh, that Scorpion kind of did it for us. Okay, but yeah, even since the Hellburner became popular, you know, like a year or so ago. More than a year, probably. What is it, 2 years now? When teams or squads or clans would run them, they would run like 3 or 4 of them at a time, and then that would be the best way to kind of overwhelm enemies, because you'd all run at a beacon and all run at an enemy, and it would just be too overwhelming. But running a single Hellburner is a little bit different, because the enemies can kind of back up. They know what you're trying to do. Oof. And that's what makes the shell bot so deadly. It's not just that it's all shielded and has pretty good firepower, but then on top of that it has the Hellburner ability of self-destruction. I guess you don't call it self-destruction anymore. Just explosion. Self-destruction without the self. Okay, so yeah, I tried out the Glacier Rime build too. This build I did not find effective really whatsoever. It was pretty easy for the enemy team to take me out, just because I had no defense whatsoever. The Hellburner doesn't have a ton of HP, especially in this meta when, you know, weapons do so much damage. So my idea was trying to slow enemies down and then pretty much lock them down with those weapons and then blow them up, but didn't really go as planned because you need that protection. Okay, so here let's play a full game here. So we're on Valley map. We got our Ansel and our ECU shield back on. And I assume we should probably... We can either go to center here or push that left beacon. Maybe left beacon might be the best choice. I'm not sure what robot that is. The Punisher guy. We can hit him through a wall though. Boom, alright. I think we triggered his cloaking device. Oh. We're gonna miss that explosion. But see, if we didn't have this buff, we already probably would have had maybe a third, half our health gone just from our own damage. Boom, there we go, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, ideally my team, I would be in a squad and we'd have like 2 or 3 Hellburners going. That's the Hellburner at its best. But we don't have that option now, so we're trying out, because I know most players play solo, so this is a good test. Ooh, we're taking some crossfire here. Yeah, geez, man, the flamethrowers are really catching on. Those weapons, they're getting pretty deadly. A lot of players are running them. They're seeing how effective they are. Okay, let's run at this blitz. If we can put a little bit of pressure on a center beacon. Five, 4, 3, 2. Let's deal some damage. Ooh, that's weird. So that Typhon, I was like in his bubble and he didn't take any damage. It was just his shield that blew off. Oh, we're probably gonna die here. Explosion. I do like that about the Hellburner. When you die, you do like explode, get a little bit extra damage in. But overall, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I think it's just even with that, I think there was a huge major buff for the Hellburner, but I think it needs more. Well, we use this Magnetar Blitz. I feel like it just needs more durability to survive longer or some sort of defense. I think what would make it actually pretty crazy is if when you used your ability, you went into like some resistance mode like a Fenrir does. Or the Blitz with the legendary pilot. Yeah, maybe Pixonic should just add a legendary pilot for the Hellburner. And make it so that when you use your ability, you go into that resistance mode. And then you're harder to kill, you're faster, and you have that destruction explosion thing. Okay, we died pretty fast in that Blitz. Okay, here we are in the Scorpion, the Sonic Scorpion. Haven't used the Scorpion in a couple weeks. I'm seeing it a lot on the battlefield. It seems like just if you didn't know anything about the game and you played in Champion League, you would kind of think that the Shellbot, the Ravana, the Scorpion, and I don't know, maybe the Aojun are the top robots in the game. Just by popular use. Okay, we don't want this guy to get this beacon, so let's try to push it. Oh, can we get him before he gets it? Oh, he made a mistake. He made that mistake. He had his last stand triggered, and I think he could have got the beacon, but he hit his phase shift. And remember, when you hit your phase shift now, you don't capture the beacon. Pixonic changed that. Yikes. I thought that was a normal robot, and that is a Minos. So remember, the Nightingale ability and the phase shift, when you're using it, you can no longer capture beacons. Man, the enemy team has quite a few Titans out right now. I can never tell if that's a good strategy or not to bring your Titans out early. Because you can take down a lot of... You can probably take down more normal robots than you can Titans. But then if you die, you're left another 6 minutes with just normal robots. So, it's a good controversial debate. Alright. This isn't going to do anything. We're going to just drop in. Man, I just noticed the enemy team has a lot more beacon bar than us. Come on. Ah! That sucked. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's use our trusty old Demeter. Maybe we can help out some teammates. That Nodens. Arthur, anything? Finish off that Ao Ming. Okay, let's see if we really need this center beacon because we're down beacons and down on the beacon bar pretty big. Okay, we did trigger his last stand. Come on, weave. Nice, okay, we got the beacon. We secured the center beacon. Man, my team, I think, is meching out. It's 3v6 right now. When it's 3v6, you don't really have a chance. Maybe like 4v6, 5v6, but 3v6, that's a tough position to be in. And win. But we're just going to keep going, pretending it's 6v6 for now. That's our motivation. Okay, we're going to cap this beacon, hopefully. There we go. I don't know if to teleport out of here. Oh man, that's annoying. I was looking at the enemy's range and I thought that was my teammates, so I couldn't actually, because my teammate's 600 meters away, I can't actually teleport to him. Yeah, that's the problem. If you're down like 3v6, even if your team is stacked with like super competitive hangars, power hangars, the enemy team, if they just spread out, they can control the beacons way easier. Like, even if my team could just sit on 3 beacons right now, each of us, and we still only have 3 beacons. And they could definitely win with 2, because they got a huge lead. Yikes. Alright, so let's, yeah, maybe I should have dropped in my Titan earlier. Now it doesn't really matter because it's just kind of free damage for the other team. Alright guys, so as this game looks like it's over, it's a lost cause. I think the Hellburner needs more of a buff. I don't think the buff was big enough. It was a major change, don't get me wrong, but I think the Hellburner needs more to actually be competitive in Champion League, especially when, why would you run a Hellburner when you could just run a Shellbot? It's really just a speed difference, and the Shellbot's pretty superior. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Until next time, peace. See you guys next video.